The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
It's the woman looking to hold all the gold, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea winning all 3 of the women's championships in less than a week would be an incredible achievement. But I don't like her doing it down here in NXT.
Last week, I said you were paranoid, Saxton, but I'm going to take it back. If Rhea beats Io tonight and goes to Mutiny, WWE will be in serious trouble at Survivor Series.
Rhea Ripley is attempting an unprecedented achievement, and she's doing it in NXT Mutiny.
Io Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE.
Introducing the challenger, from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. And her opponent, from Tokyo, Japan, the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky!
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line. I got a bad feeling about this. If Rhea wins the NXT Women's Championship from Io, she will hold all the cards rolling into Survivor Series.
Isn't that a good thing? So as long as she's on Team WWE, Rhea will walk into Survivor Series as the most dominant woman on any brand.
If she's on Team WWE, Byron, rumors have been circulating all week that Rhea Ripley's loyalties are up for grabs. Stops Ripley's attack.
One counter met by another. A string of counters. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Oh, she retaliates.
And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
Oh, well scouted by Ripley.
Try to knock your opponent's block off.
Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
Delivering now. nasty stomps.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Talk about being bent. Both wrists captured and yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Counters.
Never saw it coming. Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
What a back elbow.
Ooh, elbow strike.
The champ's slowing down some now.
And you can just tell Ripley enjoyed delivering. Rhea Ripley with the
Tie. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Shoulders up, shoulders up.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. Well, we might see a new champ here tonight.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
And guys, look at Rhea Ripley. She thought this was over, but she was wrong. Not a spinning back elbow caught him. And she knew Ripley's game plan.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Electric chair. Wait a minute.
Countered into the Hurricanrana. Beautiful.
What a counter. Beautiful suplex.
What a move.
Oh!
I felt that.
And oh no, she's busted open now. Such brutality from Rhea Ripley.
Io trying to withstand this surge.
Ooh.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
2. In less than a week, Rhea Ripley has returned to WWE and won all 3 of the women's championships.
A historic accomplishment, Cole.
But what is Ripley doing now?
Incoming!
That almost took the referee's head off.
Wait a second. She's not thinking.
Oh, I think she is, Saxton.
Rhea Ripley's going to throw the WWE championships in the trash.
Or the NXT women's title.
We're about to find out which side she's on. Io just lost her title, and now it might end up in the trash.
What is Rhea Ripley going to do?
Yes! Rhea's Team WWE!
This pro-mutiny crowd can't believe it.
Hey, Io, it's time to go garbage picking.
Rhea's statement tonight has changed the odds for Survivor Series in WWE's favor.
You had us pretty nervous for a minute there, Rhea. We weren't sure which way you were going to land.
When you were holding the belts over the trash can, I definitely felt like you might go the other way.
You wanna know a secret? Me too. I didn't decide until I decided. I enjoy living every moment like a choose-your-own adventure.
Does that mean we should have any concerns about loyalty?
Absolutely not. I've committed to you in WWE now. Once you have my word, it's my bond.
Speaking of people keeping their word, Mutiny is not. They're refusing to recognize your title win against Io Sky.
Whatever. If they want to play make-believe, they can keep their worthless championship.
It's ridiculous. The entire world saw you beat Io.
And the entire world is gonna see us beat Mutiny together at Survivor Series. The only question is, what's next?
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
Make sure it's a good one.
Don't worry, I will.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So this is a personal crusade disguised as allegiance. Are you trying to find a strategy to protect WWE from Punk? Or is it all just about Seth freaking Rollins?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Cody? I didn't expect to see you here.
Why? Expecting some lackey to encourage you to get into some live event matches? There's no time for that. NXT is in jeopardy. We need to push back against Mutiny now. I hear you're putting together the team for Survivor Series. I want in.
And you'd be a heck of an addition. But I'm surprised to see you this fired up about NXT.
It's not just a brand. It's the future of the entire industry at stake. If Mutiny wins this war, you can forget about NXT being the place that nurtures and develops the next generation of superstars. This whole Mutiny is about one thing, nurturing and developing CM Punk. Seeing NXT like this, I can't and won't stand idly by.
We need more than just a pocket full of fiery speeches. Have you got a plan, or just a sledgehammer?
I'm not one to play games, so I'd say we need to take the fight right to the top.
The top? Punk plays the long game, and he knows the threat you pose. He's too smart to engage with you directly.
KO isn't, so I'll take the fight to him. If we destabilize Owens, we start chipping away at Mutiny's foundation. NXT's future is ticking away. Let me do this.
Nobody doubts your drive, but I need to be sure I'm making decisions for the right reasons.
Choosing someone else might seem safer, but it's a mistake. The clock's ticking, and every moment we hesitate, Mutiny gets stronger. I'm ready to do what needs to be done.
I hear you. I'll let you know.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Hey, Yus. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just trying to stay under the radar, observe for a bit, and figure out my next move. It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. The balance of power could definitely shift in our favor if we had a few more heavyweights on our side.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him, but it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
Then it's on us to figure out how to hit them where it hurts. Time to play the game smarter, not harder.
Yeet. Look, Goose, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Families are complicated. Let me think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
You make the rounds and talk to everyone who wants a piece of Mutiny at Survivor Series yet?
That's a lot of people. I wanted to hear from you one more time before my partner and I make the call.
Here's my case then. Quit sitting on the fence and put me in your damn team. Nobody else is gonna make childish misfit Punk madder than I am.
You know what, Drew? You're right. We need Punk off balance, and nobody's gonna knock him off his perch like you. You're on the team.
Great. Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match. As soon as CM Punk revealed himself as the leader of Mutiny, you had to know that Drew McIntyre would call him out.
And leading into Punk's MMA career is a surefire way to get his attention.
MMA rules means we're about to see Drew hit even harder.
This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
And this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh, no. This is who the GM got? Did someone just play a pick the worst wrestler possible card?
Oh, come on, Corey. I think this competitor has potential.
You know what, Saxton? I was wrong.
All right. I knew you liked this superstar.
No. I still think they're bad. I just realized if someone played a pick the worst wrestler possible card, you would be in the ring.
That's not funny at all. Look, anything can happen in WWE, right? So why can't this competitor win tonight?
Saxton, I've searched 14,605 realities, and this geek doesn't get a win in any of them.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Reversal! He saw that coming.
Look at this. Just launched his opponent.
Overhead, belly to belly.
This is going to get ugly.
Airway crash neckbreaker.
Calculating the next move here. Getting tossed. From the top.
All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Buck comes right back at him.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
It knew what was coming there.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Just launched his opponent.
Overhead, belly to belly. Oh, flying over the barricade.
That is gonna hurt.
He's made his way back to ringside.
Oh, things just got a little safer for everyone. Look at this.
Belly to belly.
Vicious.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
Oh, man, right into the steel steps. Oh, my goodness. Nice job dodging contact there. Steered away there. Short arm clothesline.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Into the ring again now. Not a good spot to be in.
Oh. From the top. Whoa, look out. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Great anticipation.
High knee right between the shoulders.
McIntyre counters with power. Oh, McIntyre.
Manhandling his opponent is Drew McIntyre.
Really just laying it in.
Oh, hard shot right into the post. The Scottish Warrior staring into his opponent's soul right now, trying to see what they're made of.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Oh no, now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction.
He'll take things into the ring. Fires back with a knee across the midsection. Bam!
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Turns it around. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
He answers right back.
Back suplex all the way out of the ring.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay and goes back into the ring here. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
He's able to slip away from that.
And that shot just busted him open. Blood flowing now.
Oh, no. That was a rough fall to the ground. Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. He'll make his way to the ring. Big clothesline. Glasgow kicks.
Oh, God. Outlook is bad for Buck. Oh, will Drew close this out? Is bad for Buck.
Arm wringer.
Their opponent but gets countered with a right hand. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Nice escape. Clothesline. So effective.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. This is grueling.
Escape and a takedown.
Oh, Drew fending him off.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
Heading to ringside now. Oh, swanton.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Oh! Perfect position. Going for it. Looks like the Muda lock.
The bridge is in. So much pressure being applied to the spine by this submission hold. Painful submission maneuver. The fingers are pried apart and they're out. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
A reversal. Well scouted. Face first into the post.
And oh wow, look at the damage to Drew McIntyre's face.
McIntyre staggering, can barely find his feet.
Perched on the shoulders. Knockout victory. This one is over.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with this MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Ooh. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Down with a suplex.
Boom.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
Adding a little flair to a damage and impact. Quite the showmanship. Oh, McIntyre.
Manhandling his opponent is Drew McIntyre.
Boom. Well-placed kick.
He saw that one coming.
Boom. On a drop kick.
On the mark. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Got this one, and he very quickly counters.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
And he turned it around.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Suplex brings them down.
Clothesline.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
The face of Adrian looks like it's been through a wood chipper. Buck looks knocked out.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Alabama slam.
Targeting the arm now.
Got him right where he wants him.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
And down with the suplex.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Into a neck breaker.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
That dodge can buy Drew time.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Ooh!
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Oh, McIntyre.
Manhandling his opponent is Drew McIntyre. Boom! Ooh, counters that.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Oh.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
Oh my gosh, what impact. That might be all Drew needs.
Trapping the arm, cross-face submission is applied.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Wow. Whoa, monkey flip.
I love it. Oh, torturous knee.
Clothesline. Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Targeting the
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Lariat.
Boom! Got out of the way.
Beautiful suplex.
Oh!
Bang!
He avoids the contact. Let's go kiss. Oh my! Outlook is bad for Buck.
Jarring Enziguri out of the blue.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
McIntyre with an incredible...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Oof. Catches the kick into a dragon screw leg whip.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the... Oh, God. McIntyre might have him.
Trapping the arm, cross-face submission is applied. He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he? And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on. Ooh. Unloads with the boot.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take out Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
Well, that's the safest bet you're ever going to make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.